Meet Maya. She's 11 years old and loves shopping for art supplies. Today, she's at the craft store with her mom, and she needs to figure out how much 4 bottles of paint cost if each one is $2.75. She pulls out her notebook and stares at the problem. 4 times 2.75. Decimals. She takes a deep breath. By the end of this video, Maya and you will multiply decimals like a total pro. Let's go.
Before we help Maya at the store, let's make sure we understand what's happening when we multiply decimals. You already know that decimals are parts of a whole, like $2.75 is $2.75. When we multiply, we're asking, what do multiple groups of that amount equal? Here's the exciting part. Multiplying decimals works almost exactly like multiplying whole numbers. There's just one extra step at the end, placing the decimal point. That's the secret.
Here's our 4-step strategy for multiplying a decimal by a whole number. Step 1. Ignore the decimal point for now. Just pretend it isn't there. Step 2. Multiply the numbers like they're whole numbers. Step 3. Count how many decimal places were in your original problem. Step 4. Put the decimal point back in your answer, counting from the right. That's it. 4 steps and you're done. Maya is already writing this down in her notebook. Let's see it in action.
Let's solve Maya's paint problem. 4 times 2.75. Step 1. Ignore the decimal. We treat it as 4 times 275. Step 2. Multiply. 4 times 5 is 20. Write 0, carry 2. 4 times 7 is 28, plus 2 is 30. Write 0, carry 3. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. So 4 times 275 equals 1100. Step 3. Count decimal places. 2.75 has 2 decimal places. Step 4. Place the decimal 2 spots from the right in 1100. That gives us 11.00, which is just $11. 4 bottles of paint cost Maya exactly $11. Let's try another one together. 6 times 3.4. Step 1. Ignore the decimal. Treat it as 6 times 34. Step 2. Multiply. 6 times 4 is 24. Write 4, carry 2. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 2 is 20. So 6 times 34 equals 204. Step 3. Count decimal places. 3.4 has just 1 decimal place. Step 4. Place the decimal 1 spot from the right in 204. That gives us 20.4. So 6 times 3.4 equals 20.4. Maya checks it. 6 packages of ribbon at $3.40 each would be $20.40. She's getting the hang of this. Now here's where it gets really interesting. What if both numbers are decimals? Great news. The strategy is almost exactly the same. You ignore both decimal points, multiply the numbers as if they're whole numbers, and then count up all the decimal places from both numbers combined. Add those decimal places together and place the point that many spots from the right in your answer. Maya's friend Jordan just challenged her with 1.2 times 0.4. Let's see if she can figure it out. Jordan's challenge, 1.2 times 0.4. Step 1. Ignore both decimals. We have 12 times 4. Step 2. Multiply. 12 times 4 equals 48. Step 3. Count decimal places. 1.2 has 1 decimal place. 0.4 has 1 decimal place. 1 plus 1 equals 2 decimal places total. Step 4. Place the decimal 2 spots from the right in 48. But wait, 48 only has 2 digits, so we place the decimal at the very front, 0.48. So 1.2 times 0.4 equals 0.48. Maya high-fives Jordan. She nailed it. Does that answer make sense? 1.2 is close to 1, and 0.4 is less than half, so less than 0.5 makes sense. Let's make sure the decimal counting rule is crystal clear, because this is the heart of the whole lesson. Look at each number in your problem and count how many digits come after the decimal point. Then add those counts together. That total tells you exactly where to put the decimal point in your answer. Count that many places from the right. And here's a pro tip Maya loves. Always do a quick estimation to check your answer makes sense. If your estimate is close, you're golden. Let's tackle 2.35 times 1.4. This one has more digits. Step 1. Ignore decimals. Treat it as 235 times 14. Step 2. Multiply. 235 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Write 0, carry 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Write 4, carry 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So 235 times 4 equals 940. Now 235 times 10. That's 2,350. Add them. 940 plus 2,350 equals 3,290. Step 3. Count decimal places. 2.35 has 2 places. 1.4 has 1 place. Total is 3 decimal places. Step 4. Place the decimal 3 spots from the right in 3,290. That gives us 3.290, which equals 3.29. So 2.35 times 1.4 equals 3.29. Here's a tricky one that trips a lot of people up. 0.3 times 0.5. Step 1. Ignore decimals. 3 times 5. Step 2. Multiply. 3 times 5 equals 15. Step 3. Count decimal places. 0.3 has 1 decimal place. 0.5 has 1 decimal place. 1 plus 1 is 2 decimal places total. Step 4. Place the decimal 2 spots from the right in 15. That gives us 0.15. Notice we need a leading 0 before the decimal. So 0.3 times 0.5 equals 0.15. This makes sense. Both numbers are less than 1, so the answer has to be less than 1 too. Maya calls these sneaky zero problems, and now she's ready for them. Here is a superpower move that Maya learned. Always estimate first. Before you even start the exact multiplication, round each number to the nearest whole number and multiply those. Then compare your estimate to your exact answer. If they're in the same ballpark, you're probably right. If your estimate is 12, but your answer is 1.2, red flag, you might have placed the decimal wrong. Estimation catches those mistakes before they cost you points on a test. Maya uses this every single time now. Maya's final challenge at the store. She needs to buy 4.1 yards of fabric at $3.25 per yard. How much does it cost? Step 1. Ignore decimals. 325 times 41. Step 2. Multiply. 325 times 1 equals 325. 325 times 40, 325 times 4 is 1,300, then add a 0 to get 13,000. Now add. 325 plus 13,000 equals 13,325. Step 3. Count decimal places. 3.25 has 2 decimal places. 4.1 has 1 decimal place. 2 plus 1 is 3 decimal places total. Step 4. Place the decimal 3 spots from the right in 13,325. That gives us 13.325. So Maya pays $13.33, which rounds to $13.33. Maya grins. She's a decimal multiplication machine. Remember when Maya was staring at that paint price, totally stumped? Look at her now. She can multiply any decimal in seconds. Let's recap our 4-step superpower. 1. Ignore the decimal points and multiply like whole numbers. 2. Count all the decimal places from both numbers combined. 3. Place the decimal that many spots from the right in your answer. 4. Estimate to make sure your answer makes sense. From confused to confident, that's the decimal multiplication journey. You've got this, just like Maya. Now go practice and show the world